Sergeant David Tucker, Officer in Charge, Mackay CIB.
All right, Dave, can you tell us a bit more detail about the incident that happened involving the alleged acts?
Yeah, on Saturday morning, police received a number of calls from members of the public and in relation to a armed person in Margaret Street. This male person was reportedly armed with an axe and he was having an altercation with two other people. As a result of that altercation, a vehicle was damaged. Now, upon the arrival of police, they were confronted by a male person. This person was highly agitated. He was shirtless and he did have an axe raised in a threatening manner towards the police. Given the high risk nature of the situation, police drew their firearms and called upon the person to drop the axe. Now, this male person refused, despite a number of repeated calls from police and with their firearms drawn. Eventually, other police arrived at the scene. The male thought that he realised that he needed to de-escalate the situation, and he eventually dropped the weapon and complied with police instructions. Now, this male has since been charged with a number of serious offences, two counts of serious obstruct of the police officers, going armed to cause fear, and also willful damage of a motor vehicle.
Do you know if alcohol or drugs were a factor at all in his behaviour?
No, look, I can't really, make any assumptions there. He was highly agitated. I'll start that again. He was highly agitated, but we don't know whether that was drug or alcohol related, or it's just part of the incident.
Do you know how many police were involved in de-escalating that situation?
Yeah, look, an additional 4 police officers, so there's a total of 6 police officers there very early on in the incident, and then a number of plainclothes officers also attended. So all up, there's probably a good 10 police officers there.
I can imagine it would have been quite frightening for a few officers. Have you spoken to them about that at all?
Yes, I have. I spoke to them that morning, and they certainly were affected by the situation. This person was very aggressive, but the seriousness of the situation was that they certainly feared injury, and given that it was a full-size axe, that there was a real high risk there of them being injured.
In terms of sort of like the police response to that sort of event, is that an area where these sort of things are common, or is it out of the ordinary for something like that to happen even mid-morning too?
Oh, look, police attend serious incidents every day of the week. With this particular incident, it was something out of the ordinary, being armed with an axe, and it's certainly concerning for members of the community. From all reports, there was a lot of yelling and screaming, and so there were a number of members of the community that we know were concerned about it. He's in the middle of the street. He's shirtless. He's waving a full-size axe around. So, yeah, it's very concerning, and it's sort of behaviour we don't want in our community.
Police just draw firearms, or tasers also used?
Initially, the 2 officers on scene drew their firearms, and I believe that the other officers that provided backup had a combination of firearms and tasers.
Was he sort of just willing to comply once that backup arrived?
Once the backup arrived, he thought better of the situation, and he complied pretty much straight away.
His sort of charges, I guess, were heard in court this morning, and he'll remain in custody now. Do you know where he's being held?
Normally, they held at the watch house for a period of time, and then transferred to the Capricornial Correctional Centre.
Dave, there was also that fatal that came out up at Proserpine where a car
Yep.
drove into a river and a body was found. And police are appealing for some information. Is there anything you wanted to add to that?
No, not really. That's sort of out of my area of responsibility, to be quite honest. So I've got very little detail on it. You probably know more about it than me.
Dave, just one other question. Just across from Margaret Street this morning, I think it's Romeo Street, there was an incident, man with a hammer, going into the smash and grab style, and then the police any sort of closer to finding him, do you know? Or?
Oh, yeah. Well, our detectives have been out there this morning. They're taking statements from a number of people. We have received one complaint of burglary and willful damage, and we know the identity of that person, and we'll certainly make an active inquiries to locate him at this time.
Is this man a local man?
Which one?
The man
Aidan?
with the axe?
Oh, yeah, he is, yeah.
Like lived in a nearby street or?
He lives in the South Mackay area, yeah.
Thank you.
All right, no worries.
Thanks. Hey,